Hello guys, this is Temista and today I'm gonna show you a 2TC build order for on low hand maps. This is a replay of one really known player. His name is kyomakou, and he's I would say one of the best players active right now, and mainly because his build orders are so specific and they are really good. Now let's go to the replay. So the map is Oasis and you're not finding your first hunt, and it's not easy to find it all the time. So the first thing you need to do is to go to your berries. You go to your berries and you empower with your priest. You're using your pharaoh in order to scout around the map. You need to find some extra goats, and you also need to find a possible place for your second mining camp, which means that you want to see if there's a gold mine around your base, and to find your town centers. Now, make villagers on foot and get husbandry. Husbandry is a really important upgrade for because since the priests and the pharaoh empowers, it means that your villagers are giving more resources back. So one priest has approximately, I think it's 15% empower, which means that one berry that has 100 food, it will give you 150 food, 15 food instead of 100. Now you get husbandry, and it's really important that you will force drop that in order to make continuously villagers. There will be cases where you will need to select the villager and drop food in order to have 50 food so that you can make a villager. Now your goal is to have 7 villagers on food with a priest empowering. If you do that, it means that you will have enough food to keep making villagers, but also stack food in order to go to the next age. At around 1 minute and 40 seconds, where you already scouted a good part of your map around your base, you go back with your pharaoh and you're empowering your granary, and your priest goes to the mining camp. In the meantime, as soon as you have the gold, you take one villager of the 3 that you used for the gold mine and you make a monument, and you also use your priest in order for that monument to finish fast so that your villager will go back at working. So 7 on food, 3 on gold. As soon as you have the gold, you take one villager, you make the monument, and one villager and go to make the house. And then you make one villager on food so that you can have 8 villagers on food, and then you keep making villagers on gold. This Ara is all about efficiency. You need to use your pharaoh and your priest in order to have more drop-off rates for your villagers. When you're using your pharaoh, each villager gives more resources back, a percentage of more resources back, which is really a lot if you think about it. Now, as soon as you gather enough gold for your second monument, you take a villager from gold and you make the monument. In the meantime, after having 9 on food, you take a villager and you take him to your wood. That gives you 9 food, 3 gold. One is the guy that makes the monument that will go back to gold. One is the villager that you took from gold earlier and you used him to make the houses, and then you start gathering wood. You start gathering wood because you will need the wood in order to get some upgrades later in the game. So 9 on food, 3 on gold, 3 on wood, 1 making the houses, 4th guy on wood, everyone on the town center in order to get as much as food as possible in order to get to the second age, and you're using your pharaoh as well in order to do that, because the place that the goats are, they're so close to the town center, so the villagers don't have to walk, and that means that they will instantly leave the resources, as you can see here. Kyomakou just did that. And with the pharaoh you get so much more food. Now, as soon as you age, which is about 4 and 30, you move 11 villagers on gold, you keep 5 on wood and 4 on food. You just need 4 villagers on food in order to keep making villagers and gather enough food to take your second town center. The 1 villagers keep making the house, and you also need to put the pharaoh into the place that the most villagers are working, which is the gold mine right now. As you can see, there are 11 villagers in the gold, 5 in the food right now because the villagers from the houses went to the food, and 5 on wood. He has 5 on wood in order to gather 150 wood plus 120 wood in order to get the pickaxe, the upgrade from Ta Saduf, and the plow. So as you can see, the wood is almost exactly as much as he needs. He needs 150 wood for the Saduf, which makes the farms cheaper, and 50 wood for plow. Now, as soon as he ages, he uses his pharaoh plus the 5 villagers from wood in order to get his second town center. In the meantime, he still has the 11 villagers on gold, and he takes 1 from gold and builds the armory. An armory requires almost close to 1 minute and 30 seconds to be built with 1 villager. So if you start it really early, it will be done when you need it. In the meantime, the new villagers are going on food, and as soon as you finish your second town center, the 5 villagers are making 5 farms, because you upgraded this upgrade, which is Saduf, while as soon as you advanced, that makes your town's farms cheaper. This farm costs 47 gold instead of 70, so it's cheaper, and that is achieved by getting the upgrade Saduf from your temple. Also, do not forget to make 1 extra priest in order to empower your gold and your 2 town centers. While this is all happening, you see that there's no more wood gathering, no more villagers gathering on wood, because he gathered enough wood to take all of his wood upgrades. He took his husbandry, 100 wood, his pickaxe, 120 wood, his plow, 50 wood, and Saduf, 150 wood. He uses rain with 10 farms, plus the villagers that are still gathering gold. So he uses rain at 640 with 14 villagers on food and 12 villagers on gold. As soon as rain is over, he gathered enough food to age up. The armory is over and he is aging. Now, from now on, you choose what to age up. With this build order, you have a crazy good economy really early on. So you choose what you want. Do you want to play aggressive and harass your opponent with Hathor and the rocks? Do you want to go for Sekhmet and use some Scarab action with Swift Sands on his back town center or in his forward town center? How do you want to play? It's up to you. But this build order shows you how to get in heroic at a decent timing with 2 town centers and rain. Thank you for watching, guys.